Hello, and after a brief intermission, we're back. Just had to go and chat to Rory briefly. We're going to go with our final one for now, because I'm not. There's one course that was kind of unfinished, so I'm not totally sure if we're going to play that one. And we're going to play Pandas on Wolf Rock Reservoir, which I think is my final playthrough that I need to do for this contest, depending on that last one. So Panda chose the plot that I had, Petty's one. And as ever, really interested to see what direction he took here. Oh, sorry. I mean, to be fair, I've only just restarted it because I went to chat to Rory for a couple of minutes. Okay, so with Petty's, we had to start here. We had to have a clubhouse at the end of the access road. Had to do some extra bits. His were more high end than mine. Mine are little lodges because a meter for much more, and I didn't really want to do much more. Clubhouse is fancy. Oh, that's very fancy. I like that it says friendly, fresh, and fun all the way. I do. I'm all here for stealing money from Dan. That's it. All that money that he doesn't pay. These are quite cool. I like the little balcony areas. Yeah, I did not have the meter for that. Okay, so let's see where you went, because this plot was the most... I feel was the most expansive of all of them, apart from possibly rhinos, of areas you could go. Good to see that Stream Elements is keeping up with what we're doing and which course we're on. Excellent work. Okay, so you had to go over somewhere well, you didn't have to go over near the rock, but you kind of wanted to. He added some lakes. I'll be interested to see how that's judged. I don't think it was said that you couldn't. So, yeah, fair enough. We've got a driving range area in here. Another little reservoir thing here. Is that kind of where I had... Yeah, I think that's where I had my drivable par 4, somewhere around here. Kind of hard to tell still. And then he went... So I had a par 3 over there. Yeah, it is. That's exactly where I had it. And then it was kind of, this course was always for me about how you chose to use these like cliff edges and when you came to them and how you could maximize it. Because the rest of the land, it got really awkward in and around here. So it depends how much flattening you did. But yeah, like these ridge lines were an absolute pain to deal with. So it was bits of that as well. Yeah. Okay. And we've got some very splashy bunkers as well, and we've got all types of bunkers. Cool. Let's give this one a go. Okay, driving range is out of bounds, which makes sense. Alrighty, we're going to hit somewhere down here. Green with a little spine. If we have a pin down there, that is dicey. 1, 2, yeah, might do. Has he done the light rough thing? He has. Petty likes that, so I think you're okay.
Don't go in the sand.
Thanks, Axel. Okay. Somewhere over here will do. I don't think I need all of the driver. I don't know how much I love the sandy waste area, if I'm totally honest. I don't know. It's very bright. I love the green site. Rocks and like native area around it. And this bunkering, like eating in there, kind of more raggedy, works really well for me. I love that kind of natural style of bunkering. Okay. Green on a natural high point. I did not look at the lie. Go on, roll off. Oh, didn't go too far. Maybe you should get HP to fix that. Oh well, we'll chip in. Nice. Okay, so he's kind of gone for an autumnal, kind of mostly evergreen environment, which I think makes sense. This was the obvious route to go for the plot, I think. Yeah. I think there's a couple of new blurps for you as well, Axel, to try out. And by obvious, I don't mean like, as in this was the natural setting. I don't mean like he's made a basic decision. This is a cool par 3. Like, we like a Redan. Let's see how... Yep. Okay, kind of filters more this way. Oh, they're not showing. That's disappointing. Oh. Great part from Ben. Oops. I wonder whether it takes some time for them to update. I did load them all on this morning. About as disappointing. Yeah, fair. It's okay. Well, I mean, we had one putt go off the green and a chip we shouldn't have holed went in. Okay, so we now hit over. Yeah, bunker style is kind of varied.
This is better golf shot.
Agreed. This is a fair critique. So you play close to these, we get a better line in. Yeah, I like these bunkers that like work in with the native area and don't have the little fingers in them, or capes if you prefer. I think work really nicely. Oh, it's probably because it's just a bit close to my microphone. I'll move it. It's because it's coming over. It's coming through a speaker rather than normally it comes through my monitor, so the mic's on the other side. Which is nothing. Oh, the only reason for that is I was playing music earlier. There's nothing else. I don't. Yeah. Well, we're hitting all the runoffs. 3 for 3. Oh, that took a weird bounce. Anyway, we'll take our birdie back. Oh, so these are the two holes that showcased that little tree, which he has kept right in the position it was. I love this par 3 setting. Like, this is awesome. I really appreciate you giving it loads of space. Works nicely. Ooh. This is too much. That's probably too little. Has to be this, doesn't it? Go on, kick forward. Oh, it did. That's a satisfying shot. Shame, could have really used the little bouncy, bouncy, bounce, bounce one. Actually, wait, I can probably just play it from here. This is fine.
Bounce, bouncy, bounce, bounce.
There we go. Ah, disappointing. All right. So now head back. Oh, okay, we play that way. Oh, so we join 2 fairways. That makes sense. I don't know that you needed the waste areas, if I'm honest. I like the course well enough without them. I like the whole corridor you found. Oh, no. Sea hazard. Ooh. Well, I think we should be able to get over the... Who knows how much? Like 70 to 80% is quite a range. Just aim for the fat of the green and see what happens. Yeah, it's fine. This was always the safeness. I'm playing pretty terribly on this course, I'm afraid. Yeah, I think so. Like, it's one of the reasons we wanted to do it. Like, there were multiple reasons we wanted to do the contest this way, but part of it was just like the plot was always going to be so much heavy lifting for you. And the plots all have their own little identity. Like for this one, I love the way you see the Wolf Rock thing from so many different places. But yeah, it kind of gave a lot of people really detailed plots that maybe they don't normally create. Go on, get over. Oh no, straight into the other bunker. Oh no, worse. Heavy rough. Which was one of the things we wanted to do. The other thing was like really like going into depth with feedback and file sharing. And so like I did say it was a stupid Wolf Rock, but we won't tell Betty that. Shh. It's a great Wolf Rock. But yeah, the other thing we wanted to do was actually just encourage file sharing and like have people see like that editing process like firsthand and get people giving them feedback and get used to, no, actually rip up this hole, do it differently, have a go at why don't you do it this way, other people taking a look at every little step and getting that idea of the whole editing process, which is huge for like the guys who regularly can find their way to the very top of contests, like will rip up a bunch of holes loads of times. So getting those two things, we thought this is quite Pine Valley-esque. I like it. So yeah, we wanted those two things really, and then like the creating a plot and like fight with restrictions. Well, what do you do? Like you test people and see what they do when maybe it's not just a pure sandbox and you can't do everything you want. This is a really cool hole, one of my favorites. I don't know, like the bunkering could probably be broken up a little more horizontally. Sorry, a little more vertically, because it kind of looks like the 4 stacked bunkers rather than Pine Valley is like that. See it? Well, yeah, kind of looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Whereas if you kind of had little blobs and different shapes going up and down, Axel will know my feedback on this because I work with him on this a bunch. But yeah, the more you make it random vertical, it will look even better. Yes. That rock facade to the left is really cool, by the way. Oh, okay. Drivable. Drivable. Water behind the green. Not so good, but I think we can. Oh, that feels like the line. That's a fun drivable 4. Oh, don't kick me right, Panda. Panda. That had so much hope and optimism to it. Just snatched it all away. Oh well, we will take our birdie with bitterness and move on. This is a cool way of using that ridge. So this ridge line was like the most awkward part of the plot, and people wouldn't have really realised it until they dug into the plot and saw all of it. Right, see you later, Axel. Yeah, we did ours this morning. But you've used this really well. Oh no, hold. That's okay. It's a pretty friendly landing zone. I can't really get over the hilarious shot. Just, I understand why you've used it, but also it's quite funny to see all the adverts. Oh, we do have some crowds. That's nice. Go on, turn in. Turn in. Nope. I'm just not finding this particularly easy. I think you have to be... The greens are sneaky tough. This is a great... I really like this. Subtle kind of knoll sort of green. Simple slopes does all it needs to. And like with the setting on this one and the way everything is, you had to do simple here. Could be it. Hey, just a really cool setting. Like, love that look over the bay. Bay, bluffs, bluffs. Okay, now we work out. So done like a little. Oh no. Wait, where did we go? Oh, so we went down that half of this one. Now playing up the other half. Joining those two fairways makes a ton of sense and looks really good. Yeah, this plot as well was a nightmare to plant for meter. Oh. Well, we're going to play over here, it seems. Into the bunker, in fact. And we have no angle. And we're hitting towards out of bounds? Of course we are. It's really big. And yeah, but it's like it was a really fun plot to work on, and from my own point of view, made me do a load of different things to what I would normally do, but just had a bunch of fun with it. That could be good. Hey, salvaged a par. Okay, so we've had 3 sort of parallel but slightly doglegging holes. Kind of reverse camber. This part of the plot's cool. I never went all the way over this way. I had a draft with a couple of holes down this side, but it didn't last. Oh, that's a terrible tee shot. Can't even blame my tempo, that was just bad. Somewhere down here. I really like the way this one is. Sort of. I'm going to try and stream a little bit later. I think I am kind of inching closer with the plot and routing, but it just needs a bit more fleshing out. But I have the ideas, and it's like I've done all my research. And thanks, Dan. Yes, it is. I didn't even see the fencing. There's a bridge. Okay, and so there were some rocks here, which he's kept, and then he's added some more down here, which makes sense. Where was the hole being separated by? Oh yeah. Dan does love this. Oh my. Okay, downwind. This is not friendly. This is yeah, that's what you do. This is an Andre par 3. It's 200 yards. I've got it downwind. I've got a front pin and nowhere to land it. I love these cinematic shots. They're so cool. You get really good views over the plot. This looks awesome looking back. As good as the view to the hole was, I kind of prefer the view looking back. Make your way down. That's fine. 2-putt par is all we could hope for there. All right. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is wild. Just hit down here and then see what we got left. Huh. This is very different to what I did. Cool. I said all along I was really looking forward to seeing what different people did with the plots, particularly the one you were on, because like after a while you just see the holes you have. Like really cool to see people go in different directions. If I put too much on the... I put too much loft on it. Yeah. Andre planting as well, don't forget that. He taught us all our first bits. He gave us all our baby steps. Okay, yeah, this is an Andre fairway. There we go. Perfect S. Can I hit driver this way? I could hit driver this way. This seems dumb. Let's do it. It was dumb. That bunker should not be in play for anybody. Andre routing, yes. Yeah, I mean, when you do enough courses, you're always going to have all of those things. Okay, well, we're just going to hack out. Take our well-earned medicine. I'm going to even hack out badly. Okay, 136. Kind of like the club. That one got tempo. Oh, we could yet come away with the par. Straight putt, I think. Yeah, no, we've learned the importance of that lesson. That was straight. Ugh. I'll deserve a bogey after the tee shot. Okay, so we're in 16. Feels like in a nice way, feels like this course has gone on forever. don't understand how I've still got 3 more holes to play. I feel like I've been everywhere on the plot. You somehow managed a more expansive routing than mine. Crammed a lot in. Oh, that's not the play. I've also found a lot of bunkers. Ooh. Okay. This one's going to be just a hit the green and hope. Not dreadful. That was dreadful. Just no good with those parts. It's breaking near the cup. Right? That's it. That was in until it wasn't. It's a good thing I don't care about my score. Oh, nice. So we finish and we turn back straight towards Clubhouse. Big par 3 overlooking everything is cool. Yeah, funny you say that. So I recorded 2 on my Stanley Thompson plot. 2 versions of how to do it. And I kind of don't like either. The thing is, plot creation is so, like, for me, it takes a load of time and it's hard to do, and I don't feel it comes naturally to me. Okay. Okay. Well, at least we've got the bunker as a buffer. Yeah. No, I am going to. I've got the 2 videos recorded. I just need to actually upload them. And one of them I also need to sort out a time-lapse element of it. Because I didn't think people wanted to sit and watch me do it for literally an hour. But yeah, I can go through it for sure. I'll tell you what, I've got some time now. I might just do one now and then we'll see how it goes and we'll export it. Because I've got the idea for my Stanley Thompson one anyway, so we can have a go at that. Anyway, played utterly dreadfully coming in. 5 over in the last 4 holes. Cool. Well, I will upload the other 2, but given that I've been struggling to make this other one quite work, I'll give it a go on stream, and then if it's no better, I'll do the others. That's really fun. Like, it's cool to see how different people took on the same plot. And like, there's a lot to that I really like. I love that you managed to, yeah, what Scottish says. But we'll be right back and we'll do like talking through it, and I'll keep the chat on and I can upload it to YouTube because it is more of a long format plot creation anyway, so it makes sense as one to stream. I really like that you used loads of the plot and kind of went all over, and it's big and bold and there's loads of ideas out there, and it's just, yeah, it's fun. Okay, we're going to be right back and we'll do an impromptu tutorial of sorts.